Yes.
Okay.
Hey everyone, my name is Vidya Balasubramanyam. Next slide. Today I'm here to present to you 5 resources for managing lake level change that we have available through our program. Next slide. I am with the Illinois Prairie Research Institute, but I sit at the offices of the Illinois Coastal Management Program, which is a part of the Illinois Department of Natural Resources. We serve communities along our coastal zone, and specifically for those communities along the lakeshore, we're now invested in helping those communities prioritize shoreline resilience to coastal hazards. Next slide. So are you guys ready to hear about the 5 resources that we have available for managing lake level change? Next slide. Our first resource is our partnership with the Illinois State Geological Survey. They are our amazing data partners. And over the past several years, they have been honing and developing a whole suite of techniques to study coastal change along our lakefront. Next slide. So just to give you a sneak preview of the types of amazing work they've been doing, they've been reconstructing, click please, past shorelines using high resolution aerial imagery. They've been helping us view existing conditions on our shoreline through drone monitoring efforts, click please. They are helping us figure out what's going on our lake bottom through high resolution bathymetric analysis. Click please. They're helping us figure out the success of nourishment projects by looking at volumetric change. And finally, they also have an awesome network of buoys that helps us understand hydrodynamic conditions along our shoreline. I encourage you to listen to Robin Matthews' talk on Thursday. He's from the ISGS, and he'll take you through their full suite of coastal change analytical capabilities. Next. Our second resource that we offer is our Illinois Sand Management Working Group. This is a collaborative of public shoreline landowners along our Illinois coastline. We coordinate and facilitate this working group to help them prepare and manage for shoreline change and help them exchange information with each other. Next slide. So we bring together different partners for this working group. We have federal, state, and local permitting agencies, local municipalities, their port districts, their park districts, as well as nonprofits that manage significant green space along the shoreline. We also loop in the Illinois State Geological Survey, who can collect and provide data and bring together elected officials as well so that we can reach out to community residents. And finally, we as the Illinois Coastal Management Program are invested in making sure these different entities are connecting and talking to each other, and we serve as that central node for information exchange. And our main goal is to make sure that communities updrift and downdrift of the shoreline are talking to each other and managing Lake Michigan as a regional resource and not as a piecemeal approach. Next slide. We are also cognizant that the permitting process can be very challenging for a lot of our municipalities, and there are a lot of technicalities involved in getting a shoreline project on the ground. Next slide. So we have been working with the Army Corps as well as the Office of Water Resources and IEPA to develop some guidance materials on how to apply for a permit. We have a video, we have some timelines, and then we also have a permitting 101 guidance document. I encourage you to reach out to Cody Eskew, who's also on this call, on this workshop today, to learn more about the resources that we have to help you get a shoreline project on the ground. Next slide. We're also realizing the value of serving information that's accurate and up to date to our stakeholders. Click please. And so we are scoping the development of an Illinois Shoreline Communications Hub that would serve as a centralized repository of information that our stakeholders can make use of. So I encourage you to reach out to Casey Sabito, who's also on this workshop today, and talk to her about what you'd like to see in a Shoreline Communications Hub. Next slide. This came because we were looking at our Department of Natural Resources webpage, and although we're able to put in some content and text boxes, it's not really dynamic content. And that's helped us realize that we need a more dynamic website. Next slide. And finally, we have a bunch of pilot projects that we are monitoring and learning from, and we are collecting the lessons learned to share with you all. Next slide. As an example, we have a pilot project planned consisting of rubble bridges offshore of Illinois Beach State Park. We have plans for actively monitoring this project and sharing its successes and failures, if any, with you all. Next slide. We're also looking at beach nourishment projects using beneficially reused dredge materials. And we're also working with other stakeholders in the Illinois Sand Management Working Group who are experimenting with their own pilot projects. So for example, Jim Anderson at this workshop is also looking at a living reef project. And so we're distilling best management practices from all of these efforts. Next slide. Our biggest challenge is, of course, we can't be everywhere. And so my call to action, next slide, is let's build on this together. So in this workshop, we look forward to hearing from you. How can you take these resources and go that extra mile to build on the information that we have? And I encourage you to type in the chat box which of these 5 resources resonated most with you so that we can follow up and network with you all about your interests. So thank you very much.